Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to Harshdeep Hortico Limited H1 FY25 Results Conference Call hosted by Kirin Advisors. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star then zero on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Ms. Chandni Chande from Kirin Advisor. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Nikita. On the behalf of Kirin Advisors, I welcome you all to the conference call of Harshdeep Hortico Limited. From management team, we have Mr. Hitesh Shah, Managing Director and CEO, and Mr. Harshit Shah, Whole-Time Director and CFO. Now I hand over the call to Mr. Harshit Shah. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Chandni Madam. Good afternoon, everyone. I warmly welcome each one of you to our first conference call for Harshdeep Hortico Limited. Before we delve into the specifics of our performance of H1 FY25, let me offer a brief overview of how the company is run and how Harshdeep has done over 2 decades with specialized experience in high-quality pots, planters, garden accessories, and outdoor furniture. So basically, a company holds a unique position as the only publicly listed player in this sector. We are proud of our commitment to quality, innovation, and financial stability because our company is completely debt-free. Our extensive product range boasts over 500 designs and includes more than 2,200 SKUs, catering to both functional and aesthetic demands in domestic and international markets. This broad product portfolio, we have built 2 state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities in Maharashtra, covering over 160,000 square feet of a total infrastructure, one in Mumbai and one in Pune. These facilities have advanced injection molding machines, rotational molding machines, blow molding machines, and fiberglass technology. Complementing our manufacturing strength, we have 6 exclusive showrooms and 1 warehouse in Bangalore and 10 official and exclusive distributors of Harshdeep Hortico Limited all over India that support us with pan-India reach across 27 states and union territories. We also have our hands in the export markets, wherein we extend our key markets to Europe, Africa, Asia, and New Zealand. Our in-house R&D and design team has been instrumental in maintaining a strong pipeline of innovators and enhancing our competitive industry. Recently, we have taken strategic steps to reinforce our market position and meet increasing demands in horticulture. We recently expanded our Pune facility, bringing its total area to over 50,000 square feet dedicated production shade nets, that is agro shade nets with an annual capacity of 50,000 kgs. This addition diversifies our product range and strengthens our ability to meet the growing demand in the horticultural and gardening sectors. Coming to our H1 financial performance. Coming to our H1 FY25 financial performance, I'm happy to report that we have achieved strong results, which comprises of a revenue of 24.92 crore, reflecting an 8.2% growth over the financial fiscal year. Our EBITDA stood at 5.96 crores, showing a 43.56% year-on-year growth with an EBITDA margin of 23.93%. which is also up by 5 BPS year-on-year, highlighting our operational efficiency and cost management efforts. Our net profit grew significantly to 4.23 crore, making an impressive year-on-year growth of 71.11% and a net profit margin of 16.96% with a 9 BPS year-on-year increase. This growth is further reflected in our EPS, which closed at rupees 2.63, underscoring our solid financial health and commitment to creating sustainable value for our shareholders. Looking ahead, we have a strong focus on future growth. To meet growing demands, we are investing in our capacity expansion and product portfolio diversification. Our strategic roadmap includes enhanced manufacturing capabilities and the launch of new environmentally friendly products that align with both local and global market trends. Our sustainable practices remain at the core of our business, as we have made some substantial investments in eco-friendly material and extended product life cycles, reducing waste and contributing to a greener environment. This commitment aligns with the increasing demand for sustainable horticultural solutions and strengthens our brand reputation in both domestic and international markets. I thank each of you for your support. Thank you once again for your presence and continued support. Now I would request to go to the floor for questions and answers.
Hello, Harshit, sir.
Yes.
Yes, are you there?
Yes, I'm on the line.
Okay. Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and one on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and two. Participants are requested to use handset while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Shivanshu Dubey from WC Securities. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Hi.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Congratulations for a very good result. My first question is, how we actually differ from other planter manufacturers available in the market?
I will explain you how the journey of Harshdeep started in this planter industry. This company is 2 decades old, and we have diversifications in terms of planters, as we have 4 different verticals wherein planters are manufactured. One is the injection molding technique, second is rotational molding technique, third is the blow molding technique, and fourth is the fiberglass planters. So how we define us as different from other players is that we include all of the technologies in our own infrastructure, and we manufacture planters from all 4 kind of technologies, and others might do 1 or 2 other technologies. For example, someone will be doing only injection molding, someone will be doing only fiberglass planters. So that is how we differentiate us from others in terms of volume, in terms of quality, in terms of network, and in terms of dealer network.
Sure, sir. My second question would be, how is the planter industry growing year on year, and how are we growing in this industry as well?
So if I would say we are expecting a growth of horticultural industry by $6 billion by the end of 2030.
Yes. And how are we growing in this industry?
We have a steady pace of 25 to 30% growth year on year on our revenue.
Sure. What will be our geographical presence, and what are plans going ahead for growth?
So basically, as I have mentioned earlier, that we are focusing more over our own factory-owned stores in cities like Mumbai, Delhi, Pune, Rajahmundry, Bangalore, Ahmedabad, and we are also planning to open up more showrooms in areas like Hyderabad, Lucknow, and Punjab. Why? Because it helps us in a geographical advantage, with a reason being that they are the emerging market needs. As you know, the infrastructure is growing rapidly in places like Ahmedabad, Hyderabad, which us improving our distribution to this kind of material and white material at a very less amount of time, and the turnaround period of a planter increases by that.
Sure, sir. And what kind of top line and bottom line can we expect 3 to 4 years from now?
We are expecting a positive growth of more than 100 CR plus in the end of 5th year.
Sure, sir. Excellent. And my last question would be, what are your long-term plans for export?
So we have recently developed a small work shift office in Amsterdam, Because reason being, Amsterdam is the heart of horticultural industry for the whole world. So if anyone wishes to buy a plant, they all travel all the way to Amsterdam, they fill up the containers over there, and then they distribute it to their respective countries. So I'm targeting the heart of horticulture as my hub, and from there I will be planning all of my actions and targets from there, which will help me as it is a very good location for networking and for distribution of my products.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much for answering my question. Congratulations for the result.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Bhavesh Chauhan, an investor. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi, sir.
Hi, Bhaveshji.
Yeah. So I would like to know why our sales growth was very weak in terms of YOY performance. From nearly 23 crores, we have just reached 24.8 crores for the first half September. So if we are targeting 25% growth, what was the disappointing factor that led to weak sales growth?
I would like to restructure the question by saying that IPO was opened in the month of February. That is like just the end of the first financial year. And considering the revenues that we got from the IPO and the funds that were used, takes a little bit of time in terms of machinery, in terms of infrastructure development, in terms of distribution development. So if you ask me that why the numbers are not so fancy in terms of your eyes, is because we have started developing our own factory-owned showrooms all over India. First of all, that will help me contribute to my revenue. Second is the infrastructural development that is going inside our own factories. That would increase my efficiency and my production capabilities. Third is procuring of respective machinery and robotics, which took a time of 3 to 4 months after ordering them. So reason being that even though there was not much advancement in terms of infrastructure and machinery in first 2 to 3 months, even then we were able to secure a growth of 8% revenue. So if we give time for H2, that is when the real yields of our results will come in, and that is when the actual results will be reflected to the reports.
Okay, so you're saying that H2 will be far better?
Yes, because considering all our funds which we got in the IPO have been allocated now, and as you can see, it takes a little bit of time when we do the payments and when we get the machinery, and then we set our operations in line.
Right. And also on the positive note, our margins were quite good at 23.4% operating margin. So what should be our normalized margin, let's say, as we move ahead in next year, FY26?
As far as I consider my results and my margin, I think we will be keeping them same.
Okay, so we'll maintain that.
Yes, we will be maintaining that because we have a fancy margins over here, and we wouldn't wish to decrease them anytime soon.
Yeah. And sir, I was following a lot of press releases that had come out. You're doing a lot of expansion, as you also mentioned, new stores open. So all these meaningful benefits will come in next fiscal year or FY27, or how should we look at it?
It will be a good process. I don't believe in my sales or my time. So we believe in the gradual growth that we might see with the help of our stores and with the help of our machinery that we have put inside the.
Right. And so lastly, how is export market looking today as we stand?
So I will explain you why am I so high on my export market. As first of all, anti-dumping China has been started by US. With the Trump government coming up, China will be taking a hit because most of planters in the whole global market was done with China. And now as India is emerging as a potential manufacturer of plastic products, and with efficient manufacturing capabilities, India is coming up, and with the help are getting a lot of new inquiries from America, from Europe, and from Southeast Asia as well. So we are expecting a growth of approximately 5 to 7% for next fiscal year, and then similarly we are planning to get 10% and 12% for the next following years. That's the reason we have set up a small workshop office in Amsterdam, considering the growth that we might see.
Okay. So you're saying that majority of the growth will be from domestic market only?
No?
Domestic market. So basically, if you're
As of now, we are aiming highly on our domestic market because we are increasing our reach and distribution to A-tier and B-tier cities as well.
Okay. So got it. And thanks for answering the questions and all the best.
It is my pleasure.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, participants who wish to ask questions may press star and 1. The next question is from the line of Manoj Kumar, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Manojji. How are you?
Okay, I'm fine, thank you, and congratulations for the numbers.
Thank you.
I would like to understand more on the business model, that what kind of a business mode we have, how easy for a competition to enter in this business and impact the margin which we have.
Okay. So first of all, I'd like to explain you that this industry is still getting organized, and we might see this coming inside the market. But as globalization is happening and as the things are going online, as you can see, a lot of big institutions and Amazon, they're finding a planter set wherein they can improve their sales and they can numbers. So that is how we are going and picking up with institutional example. My strategy is aiming at the airports, aiming the big institutional buildings, offices, corporates, and that is how a major chunk of revenue is coming in. And for example, if any new entrant comes inside, he might disrupt a market for me, but in a very regional way and not on a global or on a national form. Reason being, institutions have their own norms and protocols follow, and not all my entrants can accomplish those protocols. So that is why we have a first mover advantage in our industry. That is being FY25 to buy goods worth 50 lakh 1 CR. We are the only institution that can provide them with those volumes, and we can provide them with after sales service as well, which is not possible by other competitors or by the new entrants.
Okay, thanks. And the next question is regarding the high working capital days and inventory. Is there any plan for improving this in going forward?
Sir, as I said that Harshdeep Hortico Limited is the first company to get public listed in this sector, and as we have the first mover advantage, we have a few investments that we need, and we need the working capital to come into action as we are increasing our distribution with the help of company-owned stores all over India. So that is one of the reasons require this kind of working capital.
Okay. And which are the key raw materials which can fluctuate our margin?
The key manufacturing raw materials are polypropylene, HDPE, that is high density polymer ethylene, LDPE, that is low density polymer ethylene, nylon 66, and these are the following materials that are used by us in terms of manufacturing. So the major supplier is Reliance for us, and being Reliance, there are not many fluctuations that we see inside this market.
Okay, and my last question is regarding the gross margin. How much gross margin we have in this business?
The gross margin will be somewhere around 35 to 40%.
And this will bring the operating margin around 23%.
Yes, correct, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I hope I addressed all of your questions.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Jairaj Jain from EY Capital. Please go ahead.
Hello, Jairaj ji.
Hello, Jairaj sir. Your line has been unmuted. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Thank you for the opportunity, and congratulations for good set of number.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so
My
much.
first question is, like, what are your current capacity at this new location? Like, can you say your capacity utilization and plan for the capacity expansion?
Sir, can you please speak a bit loud? There is some disturbance.
Can you hear me now? Hello.
Can you please repeat your question, sir?
Okay, so what are your current capacities at these two location and capacity utilization, and do you have any plans for any capacity expansion?
Sir, as I said that we are currently expanding our Pune facility by 12,000 square feet as we are introducing a new vertical called agro shade net that is being used by the builders in order to protect debris from falling from their floors. And second is this is used by a lot of nursery men and our business partners in order to grow the plants inside the nurseries. And this is also a key product that is being exported from India to Australia, to USA and Europe. So that is one of the reasons why we are increasing our facility by 12,000 square feet, and we have a utilization of 75% in our current infrastructure in Bhiwandi, in Mumbai. And we are also increasing that by installation of machinery like injection molding machines of 800 tons and 150 tons with the help of robotic arms.
Okay, sir. And sir, can you explain like what are you planning for a product diversification of agro shed net? And can you please elaborate on your plans in this product segment?
As Harshdeep has been an esteemed brand in terms of planters and garden furniture, we are also expanding into the agro shade net. That is that we will be annually producing approximately 350,000 kg of agro shade net, which will be used by the nurserymen, by the farmers and the builders. As we have connections with the interior architects, builders, we have good network with the nurserymen and the farmers that will help us complement this product into their portfolio and which will help us increase the revenue by approximately 5 CR on this year. And similarly, by seeing the increase in the growth and the increase in the sales of agro shade net, we have plans of expanding it to approximately 10 lakh kg a year.
Okay, sir. Thank you for such insightful information. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, participants who wish to ask question may press star and 1. The next question is from the line of Sachit Gupta from Gupta Family Office. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Sachin ji.
Sir, my question is, sir, can you give some hint about the which are the high revenue contributor and high profit contributor products segment in our company?
Sir, one of them will be the fiberglass vertical, wherein we provide that material to our interior architects, to the builder lobby, to our airports. So that is one of my major cash cow, which I am looking at. Even my rotational molding segment gives me an handsome amount of margins. Along with that, we have our decorative series, which also contributes on a higher margin when it comes to the portfolio management of our products.
Okay. So my next question is, sir, we have invested in the modern machineries for making illuminated and roto-molded series.
Yes,
sir.
Sir.
So, sir, for this, what kind of revenues we can expect?
So are you asking me for the top line or the bottom line?
So top line and bottom line both.
So if we are expecting on both of them, then I'm very positive on 10 to 15% growth on our revenue year on year.
Okay. And in bottom line?
Bottom line, I would say 7 to 8%.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Rajat, an individual investor. Please go ahead. Mr. Rajat, your line has been unmuted.
Good afternoon.
Please go ahead, sir. The line for the current participant in the question queue seems to have disconnected. We will move on to the next question. The next question is from the line of Manoj Kumar, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Hello.
Good afternoon, Manojji.
So, yeah, I have one more question. It is related with the brand building.
Yes,
Are
sir.
we doing the brand building because this could be crucial in this business?
Thank you for asking me this question, and I would like to come up with an answer as we are participating in a lot of trade shows like ASTEC, like Hortipro India. We are also participating in exhibitions like Stuga Gafa, IPM, that is held in Germany. So these activities help me to build the brand. Along with that, we have a very, very strong network on social media. We have a very active Instagram and Twitter handles that continuously boasts the brand like Harshdeep and Muble, as they are the two verticals of our company. And if you are in terms of branding, why we are coming up with these stores in cities like Ahmedabad and Hyderabad is because we want the direct B2C connect, which will help us in branding, which is the first and the primary criteria of coming up with these kind of stores.
Okay, and we are also working for our logos, like, so that we can easily recognize from that this is from the Harshdeep.
Absolutely, sir. If you see my product, each and every product is being branded with our logo and with our name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
The next question is that how much growth or revenue growth we are having, or maybe the revenue mix from the online mode, and how much growth we are anticipating through the online?
So we are not at all selling online because it will directly interfere with the sales of my dealer network, because we don't wish to sell directly to the B2C consumers online. But of course, in cities where we don't have the direct dealer network is a place where we are present offline. So we have our offline stores which contribute to the major chunk of our revenue. And we have very small institutional sales on Amazon, which contributes to not even 1% of the revenue growth, because we are not at all focused on online sales, because we have a very good network in the offline sales.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Aditi Roy from Patel Advisor. Please go ahead.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you so much, Aditi, madam.
Yeah, and my question is, can you please explain your B2B business, including airport contracts? What are contribution from B2B and B2C to revenues?
Sure. So basically, we have a current order book of approximately 1 CR, which comprises of orders from Adani airports from Mumbai, Mangalore, and Guwahati airports. So we are listed as the sole planter manufacturers and the sole planter distributors in India in their softwares, which helps us bag these kind of orders. Along with that, we are listed with all the institutional players like Loda, DLF, Hiranandani, Raheja, and Kalpataru, which also helps us in direct B2B sales, and that too in segments like rotomolding and in segments like fiberglass, which helps us provide higher and healthy margins.
Okay, sir. And my next question is, what are your marketing efforts to bag B2B contracts, including airports? Is it through tendering or our marketing networks?
So it is a recurring business since we are in this industry since more than 2 decades, and Harshdeep is one of the pioneer brands when it comes to planters and pots and garden furniture. So we are the first choice of these institutional buyers because we can provide them with high volumes, after sales service, and high quality products, which is a bit scarce for them to find with any other competitor of ours.
Okay, sir. And my last question is, what outlook you would like to provide to investors for H2 FY25 or FY25?
Can you please help me repeat the question? I couldn't, it was not audible.
Yeah, sure. What outlook you would like to provide to investors for H2 FY25 or FY25?
So H2 24, I'm aiming at approximately 20% growth year-on-year on revenue. Along with that, similarly, I am expecting the same margins for the FY25 as well. There will be a slight increase in my revenue when it comes to FY25 because all the funds that we've got from IPO have been allocated into all the pockets of manufacturing capabilities and infrastructure development in marketing and branding, which will yield results in FY25.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. That's it from my side.
Thank you. Thank you so much, madam. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Rachna Sharma from HNI Invest. Please go ahead. Your lines has been unmuted, Ms. Rachna. Please go ahead.
Am I audible?
Yes, madam. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Congratulations on your good set of numbers.
Thank you so much, madam.
So my question is, what macroeconomic or industry trends do you see as potential opportunities or threats for your business?
As you can see, there are a lot of infrastructural development happening right now in India, and India has been declared as the first and the most potential developing countries in terms of global standards. So this drive will actually help industries like us to move ahead because with infrastructure comes the landscaping, and with landscaping comes the pot industry and the planter industry. And along with that, even there are a lot of developments which are happening in terms of corporate sector. And as you can understand, the trend that is happening after Corona and after COVID-19 was everyone is going go green. Everyone is wishing to put a plant inside their house. Everyone wishes to have a good greenery surrounding them because now it is meant to be a priority to keep them and pots besides them because it gives an aspect of greenery of even the climatic issues are helping us improve this trend because everyone is promoting the plantations. Everyone is promoting plant growth right now in this decade.
Okay. So my next question is, who are your peer competitors?
My peer competitors, one of them will be Greenery, GTC, Gamla by GTC, and Gardens Need.
Okay. That's it from my side. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, madam. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Priya from Prashant Forex. Please go ahead. Your line has been unmuted. Please go ahead with your question, Priya.
Yes. A very good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Priya, madam.
Firstly, very congratulations for getting good numbers.
Thank you so much, madam.
And also congratulations for your new showroom in Ahmedabad. And so I would like to know that which city are you targeting next after Ahmedabad?
So after Ahmedabad, I am looking very prominently at Punjab. I'm looking at Lucknow and I'm looking at Hyderabad. But it will be at a certain period of time because we do this trial and error method of putting up a temporary shops or a temporary distributor in that area, looking at the sales, and then we move ahead with our own exclusive stores. So it takes an approximately time period of 2 to 3 months after opening my first showroom that was in Ahmedabad. We will go ahead with Punjab, we will go ahead with Lucknow, and then in Hyderabad.
So great to hear this from you, sir. So I have one more question: that what is the size of planter industry, and how have you positioned yourself against unorganized market of planters?
So I have the market has positioned Harshdeep as a market leader in this segment. So again, I would like to address that. And when planters come into action, planter is the last thing that anyone puts inside their houses. So it is always a very voluminous business. Even though I have a lot of unorganized players coming into this market, but they cannot fulfill the kind of volumes that Harshdeep as a whole entity can provide them. And even the quality is very important when it comes to the planters because they have direct exposure to sunlight. They are kept in very harsh conditions like rain, in sun, in snow. So that is where Harshdeep is coming out as a market leader, even in terms of innovation, like we recently introduced the self-watering planters. So you need not put water inside your plants every day. So the pot will act as a reservoir wherein you need not worry to water your plants for next 7 days. Along with that, we also came up with a very ecological and a very sustainable product that is called the Eco Series, or the wood planters or the coffee planters, as we have introduced organic waste like coffee husk, bamboo husk, rice husk, and wood fibers into our planters in order to eliminate 50% of our carbon footprint that we are consuming with using of virgin material inside our products. So that is again one potential lead that we got in terms of planters, and that is a very big boom in the Western world. For example, USA and Europe is moving towards this ecological trends on a very bullish way, and with China taking a hit in these kind of markets, we have a very good chance to come up as a company which provides, which will export pots and planters and garden furniture to these kind of countries.
That's great. Good to hear.
Thank you so much, madam. Thank you so much, madam. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, participant who wish to ask question may press star and 1. The next question is from the line of Manoj Kumar, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Manojji, good afternoon.
Yeah. I have few more questions. One question is related with the innovation. As the innovation could be very crucial for our business, how much revenue percentage we are putting in our R&D?
So approximately 25 to 30% of our revenue is being put inside innovation. That includes raw material, that includes machinery, that includes manpower, which is being used for the R&D, and even innovation in terms of showrooms and in terms of designs and in terms of exhibitions. So I could do approximately 25 to 30% of my revenue.
And how much is our employee strength, and what is the plan to grow it along with this business?
It is more than 100 plus employees that we have currently in our institution, wherein the major chunk is the unskilled laborers, which is being used for the production of our products, and we are expecting a growth of 5% year on year on manpower, considering the innovations and considering the infrastructure growth that we see in FY25 and FY26.
Is it recently increased? Because what I read is around 34 or 35 employees we had.
I think we are mistaken over here somewhere.
So it is 100.
So we have a bifurcation between employees and laborers. So the major chunk which is there in our company is with the unskilled laborers, which are used for the production of our pots and planters and garden furniture. But we're trying to reduce the numbers of laborers with the help of automation, as we have already done successful trials with our robotic arms that we have put inside a machine that will help us reduce the labor costs in the following years.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Participant who wish to ask question may please press star and 1. Participant who wish to ask question may press star and 1. The next question is from the line of Rajat, an individual investor. Please go ahead. Your line has been unmuted, Mr. Rajat. Please go ahead. Mr. Rajat, your line has been unmuted. Please go ahead. As there are no further questions from the participants, I now hand the conference over to Ms. Chandni for closing comment. Please go ahead.
Thank you everyone for joining the conference call of Harshdeep Hortico Limited. If you have any queries, you can write to us at research@kirinadvisors.com. Once again, thank you for joining the conference.
On behalf of Kirin Advisors, that concludes